Hello there, and welcome to my Disney Kind of Life, and I'm at Phoenix Fusion in front of the Roosevelt's booth. And I got a full weekend here of just Roosevelt Insider meetups and shirts, so I'm kind of stepping away from the theme parks for this video just to kind of hang out with my Roosevelt friends, hang out at the booth, meet insiders, and just have a great time. As I've been telling all of you as I go through my journey, it's been very therapeutic for me to kind of just put everything on the camera. And so that's going to continue with this video. So no theme park this weekend, but pop culture, of course, and Disney and Star Wars and everything is going to be at this con. So I'm going to kind of wander around Phoenix Fusion, and I'm going to see what I get into, and I'm going to bring you along with you and do some self-healing. Emma and I were supposed to come to this con together, and so being here, you know, without her for the first time is a little weird. We always went to cons together, so come along with me in my Disney kind of life as I explore Phoenix Fusion. Let's go. And of course, I'm at the Roosevelt booth. I got to check out the con exclusives of the day. As always, they are dropping some fire here in Phoenix, not because it's 105 outside, but because the designs for the shirts in Phoenix are actually top notch. I might get all three of them. I'm not even from Arizona, but a couple of them speak to me. I'm going to show you the exclusives from the first day. This is Friday. First exclusive is the floral. It's got a rattlesnake on it, and it's got diamondback purple on it, I think. I'm going to take you in for a closer look. This is the Phoenix floral from day one. I don't know if I'll get this one because it is very hardcore Arizona, but it is a beautiful shirt. Typically, I only grab shirts from cons that I go to, so I might have to get all three. I definitely want tomorrow's shirt, but I can't show you that one. It's not on the wall yet. But the other one for day one is over here, and let me show it to you. This one is beautiful, and I'm probably going to get it if they still have my size. Now, the show floor has only been open for about an hour, so I'm sure they still have my size. But the one thing about the Roosevelt shirts is they do sell out very fast at some cons, so you want to get the shirt that you see before it's gone, especially the con exclusives. So I'm definitely going to grab the Arizona shirt. It speaks to me. My family lives here, so that always helps with my decision on that. And if they have my brother's size tomorrow, I'll probably grab it for him as well. But so let me get down to business and go purchase the shirt. So because I don't want to run out on that one. The floral, I'm still undecided on. Stay tuned to see if I grab that one. Here we go. Here we go. I got today's exclusive, one of them. This one's going to go with me to the site. That's Ben from Roosevelt's, who makes wonderful breakfast ball designs. So love your designs. Thank you, buddy. I'm going to get out of the way so you can sell some shirts.
Thanks so much. Have a good one.
All right, got our first exclusive of the weekend. Got an XL. Like I said, my family lives in Arizona now, so with all the cactuses and the color scheme going on, I felt like I needed this one. So I got it. I'm going to wear it to the Diamondbacks game tonight. So we'll see if I end up getting the floral, though, because the floral is very Diamondbacks appropriate as well. And I may FOMO buy that, which is what happens with these shirts. You FOMO buy them, but why not? I'm at a booth called Flex X Cap Designs, and I'm just going to kind of hone in on a couple of designs that I'm really digging. So I got Mewtwo here, of course, from Pokemon. Like that one. But I'm a big Dr. Doom fan, and we got Doomsday coming out later this year. I got some Doom shirts. I do have a Doom hat, though, from Roosevelt's. So I don't know if I need it, but I like it. I got Magneto over here. That's a great one. But my all-time favorite's on the corner here, not Akuma. And you notice I'm looking at the purple hats, but look at Darkwing Duck, right? I love this hat. I might have to get this hat. We'll see. DW on the side there. So these hats range about $40 to $45, depending on the style, of course. But not too bad, and they're pretty sharp looking. So we'll see if I end up getting one of the purple ones, because the purple one's talking to me. Although Dr. Doom's talking to me also. Okay, so I had to stop by this one because there's a Blackpink shirt here, and Emma loved Blackpink so much, especially Rosé. Right here, the number ones. So I had to stop by because obviously it invoked a couple memories of Emma, but we almost went and saw him last summer, but she wasn't feeling good, so we didn't get out there. But you know, every time I see the girls, gonna always think of Emma now, pretty much. But her favorite was Rosé, so Emma was definitely a number one.
Want to get one?
So every time I see the booths that make these things, I love looking at these. And the big reveal, look at this. Yeah, that Predator, and we got Bumblebee. That Optimus Prime? That's not Optimus Prime. Rodimus Prime? Is that Rodimus Prime on the left? Who's that? Is it Optimus, even with the flames like that?
I think it's Optimus.
Yeah, I mean, that's Bumblebee. I said Optimus first. It looks like him. But we're here because of Predator. Like, that guy right there. And the alien right next to it. Look at that. What's nice about these booths is they do have smaller ones, though, on the table, which I'm going to show you. But it's really impressive to see them. And I'm also going to show you like their name, but I'm gonna say it wrong, but here you go. Let me get you guys zoomed in. Califano belts, sand and buckles. But I'll leave it there for you guys to look. And here's some of the smaller ones. Check them out on Instagram. These things are fantastic. I always love looking at them. All right, I found a theme park tie-in, everyone. I found an alcoholic Dole Whip at Phoenix Fusion from the booth called Party Bomb. And I am here with them. I'm gonna try before I buy, but if this is a liquid Dole Whip with alcohol, I am in. I'm totally into this. And so let's see, cheers to that. It smells like a Dole Whip. It smells like a hard cider. Let's see. And I think I'm gonna buy, because that try was really good. Thank you very much. Hey, I found the tiki room right here on the floor, so makes me happy. Cheers, sir. Okay, so I tried some of those seltzers. I guess they're kind of like hard seltzers. Party Bomb, I really did like the pineapple one. Of course, you gotta like Dole Whips or pineapple. And then the strawberry lemonade one, I will endorse. So they are very good. I would actually spend money on them. I have to see how much they are. They sell them at a booth kind of down the way. So, but it looks like they're about $11.50 here on the show floor. Found a booth called the Mustafar Marketplace, and they got a lot of fun stuff in here. I see a Gengar up there in the top left. I don't know if you can see him. Way over there, we got a Gengar right there. But just kind of a lot of fun stuff in here at the Mustafar Marketplace here at Phoenix Fan Fusion. I'll just kind of do a little fly over here. Some of their cool items. We got a little Toothless down here. Look at that. Toothless. I like it. Look at these Pokemon things though. This is kind of what drew me to the booth. Blastoise is my favorite Pokemon, followed by Gengar. And you got like a holiday variant of Gengar down there, and you got Blastoise. And then you got these like cool little Pokeball designs with Pokemon on it. Obviously there's a Gengar right here. So we got a Gengar. Don't know if I'll pick anything up, but just like checking this stuff out. Kind of got like, I'll just call them minifigures for lack of a better term, of a lot of different stuff. But that is fun. They are in numerical order, if you couldn't tell. So they got the, like, you know, up here, you got Squirtle, you know, War Turtle and Blastoise and so on. And then Gengar down there. So really cool. 6 for 20 bucks. Not bad. So I've made my way over to the autograph section, which is always fun. You know, you got all the different celebrities back here. You know, variant or different, you know, different size lines depending on who's here. You got Peggy the dog from Deadpool and Wolverine over there in the corner, which is kind of cool. And just, you know, I guess some of the bigger actors are probably on the next aisle. Let's kind of wander over there and see who's there. And I'm not sure if Peggy the dog's in the booth, but if she is, it'd be cool to sneak a peek, even though they don't like you doing it. But, you know, oh, she's behind a curtain. That's good. Probably for sensory overload on her, but she's back there in that little booth. So that's cool that she's here. I'm thinking about getting a picture with John Cena tomorrow, so it'll be an awkward one because it'll just be me in the photo, but I always wanted to do that, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll see. So I'm over on the other side of Celebrity Row, and you got Sean Gunn way back there. I don't know if you'll see him, but he's there. Of course, he's in Guardians of the Galaxy movies and anything his brother does, right? So Sean Gunn, and of course James Gunn's his brother, who does like the Marvel stuff and now more notably the DC stuff. So he's there. And Danny Elfman will be here tomorrow, like over there. So that'll be kind of cool to see him tomorrow. I don't know if I'll pay for him. We got Brian O'Halloran from Clerks. I've met him a couple years ago. He's really nice with his time. George Takei is over here, of course, from Star Trek. John Rhys Davies from Indiana Jones, The Hobbit, or not The Hobbit, sorry, Lord of the Rings. Doesn't look like he's at his table right now, though. So always kind of cool to come cruise through the celebrity row and take a peek at the celebrities, even if you don't get anything from them or pay for it. Just kind of cool to see them. So they're always far away, though, so you can't really get good videos unless you go wait in line for them. So we'll see if over the weekend, if I get any autographs and go to the tables. Even if you do, though, they don't really like when you film them. So I won't do that. I'm not the person that tries to get in all that. Oh, it looks like John Rhys Davies is over there. I don't think you'll see him, but he's like over back there in a little pink shirt, right over there. So that's cool. Got a little peek of him. So anyways, see what else I can get into here. Fridays don't have too much cosplays, but I do got a movie shirt coming up here. Probably going to see Brian O'Halloran, so it's a cool setup. But yeah, just kind of enjoying the vibe as I walk around Phoenix Fan Fusion, as I always do. Just like looking at everything. It's always so fun. Sensory overload here and everything. So watching everybody having a good time here. So I noticed when I landed here in Phoenix, they're advertising this Atari Hotel thing, which I guess is being built here. Not exactly sure what it's about, although, I mean, I know what Atari is. Old video game system and video game company, for those of you who don't know. But if they're making like I guess a hotel theme to it, but the area of the convention center I'm in now has kind of like free video games to play over there. I don't know if you can see them with all the people there, but there's a Fast and Furious game there, which is interesting. X-Men, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which was a fun game when I was younger. I used to love that game. But I'm just kind of wandering through this like little arcade area, and in the front of it was the Atari Hotel advertisement. So again, I'm not really sure what that is. So, but sounds fun. If it's video games, I'm in usually. So there's a massive Lego display here, West Valley Brick Builders, I'm guessing. And I'll kind of show you this like carnival setup here, which I'm always in favor of. I used to make these when I was little. In the back there, you can kind of see a Route 66 thing right there. Pretty awesome mural there, Route 66. And then got the carnival in front of it. Built out of Legos. There is a lot of Legos here. I won't show you everything, but excuse me. I'll give you guys a bird's eye view of kind of the setup. I'll bring it back down here. Another Route 66 stuff. Winslow, Arizona. Of course, you got the TP Hotel there. Really cool setup. That's kind of Arizona themed though. Looks like they're doing some work on this one over here, so I'll just go back this way. And then we got some cool cars back there, which is awesome. The Lego creative community is always fun to see their stuff and like share it with everybody. So yeah, just a little bit of a peek of the area. Really cool tribute to Route 66. Okay, I found another Disney tie-in, Disney parks. You know that's usually what I cover. You got the Jolly Roger from the Pirates of the Caribbean here. Built out of Lego, and it talks. You're not gonna hear it talk, but you know, the one at Disneyland goes, psst, arr, there be treasure ahead. It says that, right? I'll see if I can get it to move, but if I kind of stand here, it might move on me. But it's the second Disney theme park thing I found here. It's a ride, isn't it amazing? He talks just like the one on the ride. This is definitely the Disneyland one, by the way, not the Jolly Roger from Disney World. That's the Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean, and it is amazing. So that's my second Disney Parks tie-in for the blog. Hope you guys are appreciating a step away from the theme park content. He said he absolutely is trusted with the treasure map. So anyways, what a kick. Love it. Okay, like I got some Denhausens in front of me, and I gotta get them on camera because they're amazing. So let me show them to you though, real quick. Couple Denhausens. You never know which version of Denhausen you're gonna get. Okay, so I found a couple of them. So which version are you?
2.0.
2.0, okay.
The Microsoft.
We're AI version.
AI, so you're actually not really here.
No.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's kind of like John Cena-ish. Like, they're actually not here, guys.
Like John Cena.
There you go, that's great. You guys look amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
You are not cursed.
I'm not cursed. That's amazing. Yeah, thank you. So I'm wandering the halls of Phoenix Fan Fusion. I found Dexter Morgan. And so I don't want to get too personal, except I got to ask you, who's in the bag? So is that like Batista or is it Deb?
Nobody will ever know.
We're never going to know. I got money on it might just be the Ice Truck Killer, because we all know the Ice Truck Killer's still out there somewhere. So
Hopefully
anyway,
not.
got to show it up for the Pinoy Flavors Mystery Tea, but look at Jollibee's the star here. Chicken Joy, you all know I like my spicy Chicken Joy. Always buy spicy Chicken Joy.
Yeah.
It's the good stuff. I love that one. That's great.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Good stuff. So I don't know how many of you guys play Hollow Knight, but I found a really cool booth here at Phoenix Fusion. Unfortunately, I'm going to show you guys the booth, and I'll post this when the con's over, but check out this handmade stuff. So are you from Phoenix or?
No, we're from Atlanta.
From Atlanta. Oh, I'm from Florida, so I'm from the Orlando area.
Right there.
Yeah, but these are all handmade stuff in the style of Hollow Knight. And I was just talking to the young lady in the booth about how hard the game is. I hadn't even started number 2 yet. But kind of what brought me over to the booth is I saw this stuff here. And I really kind of like them. So they're all handmade. I'm going to show you guys the Instagram. So you guys can go hit them up on Instagram, give them a follow, check them out, especially if you like Hollow Knight 1 or 2. I say check it out, but I'll give you guys one more little bit of a scan, and then I'll stop right on the Instagram page. Awesome. You guys have wonderful stuff. I love it. And here you go. There is the Instagram. Hit that QR code. Give them a follow, everyone. Okay, I found this booth, and I don't know the name of the booth, sorry. Anyways, I'm going to show you the AC/DC play on R2-D2, but the best part of this shirt, the fact that you got the AC/DC logo, R2-D2, and some of the tour destinations are great, like, I don't know, Alderaan right there. And then randomly after Kashyyyk, they are going to Cleveland. So one of my fellow Roosevelt insiders showed me this, a picture, and I found it while wandering, so here it is. Hilarious. I love it. Alderaan was been canceled, unfortunately. So you notice I changed shirts, so I got the Arizona floral from Roosevelt's real quick. That's a rattlesnake in a floral and diamondback purple. And now we're at the game. I'm here with Martin, and they actually themed hot dogs, these gigantic hot dogs, to the Diamondbacks and the Nationals. So the Diamondback one is full of like street corn, jalapenos, queso, everything you would love in Arizona. And according to Martin, the Washington dog here is legit Washington DC stuff. It's got chili, diced onions, and shredded cheese. Yeah. So we're not gonna eat these things because they're messy. We're gonna go to our seats, but I'm gonna let you know how these things are. I'm pretty sure by the smell. 1, I don't want to sleep next to Martin tonight, and I'm not. 2, mine smells better, honestly, but we'll get to our seats and we'll see what we think. But yeah, check these things out. That's a big dog. And it came from the stand Big Dog. So cheers to hot dogs. All right, as promised, I got a hot dog in my lap, but I'm going to show you my view. Look at these seats. Chase Field, Diamondbacks versus Nationals. And we're in the outfield with a bunch of Roosevelts wearing this shirt. Kind of point you guys down the row there. It doesn't matter if they're not paying attention. And we'll go back this way. We got a couple others. We're still kind of gathering. I'm going to get into this hot dog. I'm not going to eat it on camera, I promise. It's going to be ugly. So I won't do it. Okay, we're at the Diamondbacks game. It's time to rip some packs with our buddy Josh here. Let's see what you get. Rip it. You got to rip it better. Let's see. That looks like a good one right off the bat. Is that what is it? I think that's got a couple good ones.
Who's that? Aaron Judge?
Aaron Judge. Woo! What we got?
Oh, look at this. Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll, not having a great day at the plate.
Nice.
And the game is over, so we're heading off to enjoy the rest of the evening before waking up early for day 2 at Phoenix Fan Fusion. So the D-backs unfortunately got their butts kicked tonight. The final score was like 13-1, I believe. But I had a really good hot dog and fun time with some Roosevelt Insiders. So, gonna head off to bed. See you guys tomorrow, first thing in the morning. Welcome to day 2 of Phoenix Fan Fusion. I'm walking into the exhibit hall, heading over to the Roosevelt booth, and it's a little emotional this morning, not having Emma with me doing the crazy line thing for Roosevelt's, although I don't anticipate this line being anything like the MegaCon line, D23 line, San Diego Comic-Con line, or New York Comic-Con line, but still a little odd, you know, still getting used to those moments where I'm alone, and once I get to the booth, there'll be a lot of people there, so I'll obviously be surrounded by lots of friends. But here we go, day 2. We are entering. Welcome to Fan Fusion again, day 2, and I got my nice Pixel Mickey shirt on. I'm gonna switch colors. I got Emma's favorite colors with me. I got blue, I got pink, and I got purple. So I'm gonna switch to them throughout the day, just to add a little color to today, make it a little different than yesterday's video. So hope you all enjoy. See if I can find any more Disney theme park stuff today. Let's go. So we secured today's shirt exclusive. It's a Star Wars shirt and definitely my favorite of the weekend. I'm gonna bring you in for a closer work. I showed you the rest of the shirts yesterday, but let's show you today's exclusive. And it is this one. Wonderful shirt for an exclusive, especially in Arizona. This one screams Arizona because it does feel like there's 2 suns here sometime. So I secured mine because I gotta get all Star Wars shirts, although I can't get all Roosevelt Star Wars shirts. There are too many of them. But yeah, so happy I got that taken care of. And I got my brother who lives here this shirt, and by the time I post this video, he already know he has it, so it won't be a surprise to him. But while I'm in front of this, you know, you can find the poster of what Roosevelt's has with them at the booth. If you ever come to an event they're at, there's the whole thing though. And then of course there's a Pixel Mickey, one of these shirts in a different color coming out today. We'll see if I grab that or when it comes out. Anyway, so took care of my business by getting this one. So day's off to a great start and got a lot of friends at the booth, which is always cool. In fact, let's show you some of the friends in the booth. So instead of showing you me, I'm going to show you what happens when Roosevelt people show up. You get things called tuxes displayed here with an amazing design from May the 4th. You got a shirt over here from D23 3 years ago now, 4 years ago, 6, I don't even know, called Trippy T, very rare. You also got another D23 over there. You got another amazing shirt right here. We got some more exclusives over here in this clump. This is what happens when you come to these things. You get to see shirts that come out of the closets for special events, which is what the cons are. We collect the shirts, we sell the shirts, we trade the shirts, but it's all in good fun. And that's the best part of this community, is how we make each other feel. Everybody says a nice shirt, and it's not a lie. They are all nice shirts. Doesn't matter if they're rare, whales, for sale, whatever. Just grab them and enjoy the vibes, because Roosevelt's brings the vibes, as you can tell by the booth. All right, as you guys all know, I just bought a Jeep Wrangler, and duck culture is a thing, and I found the booth for me. Oh, I also switched shirts. So I'm in the pink Pixel Mickey, taking a look at this booth called Swole Ducks. That's right, we got the guns. I'm going to show you guys some of the different ducks they have here. My Jeep Wrangler's only up to about 8 ducks right now, so we'll see what I walk away with from here. But these are stickers. These aren't, I mean, they're ducks, but they're not what you're thinking for the Wrangler, but they are stickers. But we're going to kind of peruse the booth. A little Skeletor and He-Man action there. I probably should buy this tomorrow when I'm wearing my Skeletor shirt. So, Swole Ducks. I'm sure you can find them on Instagram and everything. And now let's see the ducks. I mean, how cute are these things? You got Skeletor and He-Man taking the top right there. You got lots of cool ones under it. Got some more here. Step back because there's actually nobody here, so you can see their little booth set up here at Phoenix Fusion. And some more information for you guys. Some little keychains. So, love your booth, Betty. So yeah, obviously I'll have to get something from this booth. We'll either do it today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna have a Skeletor shirt tomorrow, so it'll be more thematically appropriate. And luckily this booth is really close to where I'll be hanging out tomorrow. So stay tuned to see what I get. Emma would be sad if I didn't get a video with the almighty, I'll call you her favorite at this point, Snorlax. I won't mention Gengar at all here. Look at that, it's awesome. And I'll step back so you can see how big Snorlax is when awake, you know, usually on its back. Awesome, love it. Couple things, I just took a photo with John Cena. If you've ever done a photo op at a con, you know they're usually 2 seconds, but as I was walking up to him, I mentioned to him that Emma and I were supposed to get a photo with him in Orlando, and that she passed away, and this means a lot to me. And he, you know, shook my hand, said, "Nice to meet you, thanks for coming." Before I left, he gave me a big old John Cena hug, dude strong, and a hand, and said, "Sorry for your loss." So I got like the most out of a photo op that you could possibly get, because typically they're not very long. So I really appreciate him for doing that. And I breached a little protocol, but it's okay. I didn't do anything bad or crazy. And then one other thing, I'm going to show you these little white machines behind me. These things are all over Japan. So when Emma and I were in Japan, the most amazing thing about those machines in Japan versus like America is they're on the streets and people respect them. And when you get the little circle thing out of there, they have like little mystery things in them, and you can collect like the whole set. And when people take the little balls out and open them, they put them in a little recycling bin that's on top of them on the street in Tokyo. And it's just amazing to watch the Tokyo culture, Japanese culture, just be so respectful and clean. And it looks like it's pretty clean around here too, but yeah, they're like on the streets in the anime section of Tokyo called Akihabara. And me and Emma did it a couple times looking for Gengar, the Pokemon, or Snorlax. Never got him, so if you got one you didn't like, there's a little bin you could put it in and like do a little trade for them. And it was all organized and self-governed. It was impressive. So kind of 2 little Emma moments happened to me while I was up here. The John Cena photo op, and then these things kind of sparked a Japanese memory. So she's always around, always, as we all know. So makes me smile.
Yes.
Okay, you all know I've been looking for Disney park stuff because that's what I cover. And I got this shirt on, and look who I ran into. Mickey, just kidding. It is the #1 Donald Duck. And on the shirt, this is amazing. This is my 3rd Disney theme park thing I found. There he is. And we all know Donald, #1. We're setting up for the family photo, and I'm going to be a good boy and lay in front. But here you go, real quick. This is the family photo. We're getting ready for the family photo.
No, it's fine.
DTH running point.
Right, yes.
And back to me. So every Roosevelt con you go to, there will be a family photo. Always go to the booth. This is a fun time, but coordinating it can be a thing. So I'm going to get back in line now before DTH sees me and yells at me, and I'm going to lay down. All right, I had to get a real quick video. Evie, look at that. And it's just my 3rd one of the day, but that is amazing. Thank you for the twirl. What a ham. Well, I mean, you're Evie, but anyways, thank you for that. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, you all know I love Horror Nights, and I ran into some people that escaped Horror Nights, and they're starting their own haunt. They got tired of Jack's crap, so they're moving on. Jack is one of our famous clowns over at Halloween Horror Nights.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, Jack Schmidt, but you guys would probably give him a run for his money. I want you guys to experience this outfit. So look at this. Get in there too. Let's not look at me. Oh, my camera is slow. There we go. Look at this. Look at that. I couldn't sell them on Roosevelt shirts. It's not quite their thing, but you know, this is amazing. You guys got great makeups. I can't wait to see what you guys put out.
Thank you. Check us out.
Yeah. There you go, guys. Go check this out if you're in the Phoenix area. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you. Krampus! All right, everybody. You're not going to believe who I ran into, and it looks like they're on speaking terms, which is unbelievable.
By the power of grace.
Look at this. They're looking great. I love it.
The power.
You guys got to come by tomorrow if you're dressed up. I have my Skeletor shirt on. Sorry, He-Man. I have a Skeletor shirt. It's just all Skeletors all over me. So come by the booth tomorrow and check me out. But I love, that's tight. I love it. You guys look great. Good job.
Thank you.
So the one thing cool about Comic Cons is all the cosplays that you guys see. When you just walk around the sales floor, or the show floor, I should say. It's not a sales floor, but yeah, all the different kind of cosplays and stuff that you see. I just like capturing them and walking around and like seeing what's going on. And so here I'm going to show you guys a couple of ones that I kind of captured and maybe the audio isn't good. So I just wanted to kind of show them off because that's kind of the cool part of the cons is all the different cosplays you see. They got He-Man, Skeletor, got Mysterio, all sorts of different stuff. So hope you guys kind of like the peak of the cosplays. There's a lot more of it though out there as you walk around the sales floor. It's really cool. Closing down the Roosevelt booth on day 2. Had a blast meeting all sorts of new friends. That's it for day 2. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Different shirt, of course. Okay, we're on day 3 of Fan Fusion. I got my Skeletor shirt on, and so now I gotta go find the Swole Ducks booth. I know it's around here somewhere, and I gotta go make my Skeletor purchase. So I'm on the hunt for Swole Ducks. I think it's called Swole Ducks, like swole, like muscles. Hopefully it's not too far, otherwise it's gonna be an awkward video for a bit. But I think it's around here somewhere. It's a big yellow booth, I can't miss it. At least you'd like to think I can't miss it. Oh, I found them, I knew they weren't that far. So let's go purchase Mr. Skeletor. I don't think he calls him Skeletor. I think he's got a fancy a name. But let's go look for it. Let's go. All right, I'm down low because I wanted you to see this cute little emblem here, but I did get him too. So check out this. This is Swole Ducks. You know, I'll drop a little at them on my video. But look at, I got Mr. He-Man, or sorry, Skeletor here. And of course, I had to get it. It's matching my Roosevelt shirt, right? But I also got He-Man, and there's gonna be some problems in the Jeep, right? And then definitely winding down for the con for the day, just walking around the show floor. Sunday, just seeing what, I've pretty much seen most of the con multiple times over the weekend. Just kind of wander around, you know, just kind of randomly filming me. But definitely emotional weekend for me, being at the con alone, but having lots of my friends at the Roosevelt's booth actually helps, you know, me process and talk about Emma, you know. But we used to love coming to these things, but it is fun to just look at all the stuff here, all the different creative people. Hopefully I showed you guys some cool creative stuff that, you know, that these people come out and show off their goods and try to sell. So yeah, just winding down, see if I get into anything else before we close this one out. All right, that does it for my coverage of Phoenix Fan Fusion. I hope you kind of liked escape from the theme parks for a little bit. Did a little bit of Roosevelt shopping, got some ducks, met some fantastic artists and lots of cosplays. And I think that's about it. So I've been Kevin from Disney Kinda Life, and I will see you in the parks.